Okay, let's do interaction. It's time for interacting with those stones and those twigs that we have here. And what we want to do is be able to pick them up. But in able to pick them up, I need to be able to call on some form of interaction inside them. So what we need is an interface. So let's go into blueprints and let's make a new interface. Um, oh, wait. My cat is coming to help me. Come here, boy. Come here. Yes, yes, you're the best. Yes, you are. Okay, BPI. Uh, Good, this is coffee. It is bad for you. BPI underscore interaction. Okay, so we have this interaction interface, and what we want from any world actor is to implement this interface. So we go into our, okay, we don't have anything in base now. We can actually delete this folder. We're going into blueprints and world actor, and we say class settings, interface, interaction interface, and there are two of those. One is ballistics VFX. Okay, so it's not mine. So this is mine. PPI interaction, and what we want to do is get info, and this gets an output, and this output is yeah, let's just do name. We don't need anything else, so it outputs a name. And the second one is interact, and it has an input which is interacting actor, which is an actor reference. So we go to our word actor template, and if we compile, now under interface we got interaction and get info. On get info it will be very easy. We'll just getting the name of what we're going to pick up, and we don't have anything yet, but we want to. So there will be an item which is an actor class, actor class reference, and this is a single thing, and there is a second thing, quantity, which is just integer, and those two are replicated, so they cannot be modified. Just replicated for, oh, you know what, it doesn't matter, server has authority over it anyway. So this is just on the server side. Actor class is, for example, item stone, and quantity is, for example, I don't know, let's say 2 for each pickup. So now on get info, what we want to do is get this item, and we can get class defaults, and class default gives us all the default information about the item, but we want is default object, and we cannot call it in blueprints. Okay, that's annoying, because each class has a default constructed information, but it does have, if it is loaded into memory, and it gets loaded into memory only if you have if it is a C++ based. So I cannot access information in the components. Get primary asset ID from class. No, What can I get from it? Overlapping, that's definitely not going to do anything. Interesting. Get okay. Get. I mean, we're gonna have to do it by hand. In blueprints, it's a bit more complicated to do this. But interaction we can implement for sure. So when we do interaction, we have interacting actor, and we can get inventory, and from inventory we can get weight. Oh, and of course set if it's valid at all. That definitely helps. So get this guy's inventory and see if it's valid, and if it is valid, then gets weight. And now again, we don't know these items. Wait, that's annoying. How can I call defaults? So this is like actors defaults, but if I change it to world actor, BP world actor template, yes, change variable type. World actor template class reference, yes, change again. Okay, so we got this. Okay, that's a lot better. Quantity. Okay, so we can access default values, which means that I have to reparent all our items. Those three. Oh. Oh man, this is annoying. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it real fast. Let's do an actor, call it BP underscored item template. And it has a static mesh. No, not this one. Static mesh, and it's the root, and custom, yes. Ignore. Ignore camera, maybe even. Or dynamic, yes, no. Okay. And we need some variables. We need name. Oh, and ager item, of course. Name, which is a name. And we need quantity. Oh, it's irrelevant really. We just need the name. And we needed to also implement interface. So go here, say character items interface. No, it's not this one. How was it called? Yes, just delete that. Let's open any of those interfaces. No. Oh, no interface here. BPI interaction could be useful. So we got this interface, we got item template. Do we really need this item template? It's annoying to introduce it, to be honest. Let's go around it somehow. Let's just no, cancel, not this one. This one. Yeah, this guy is okay. Even interact, get weight. Let's do it the other way around. Let's do it on after you pick up an item. This is okay. Actor, class reference, thank you. And now get inventory, class, add items of class, and what you do, just add items of this class, and it can be exposed with this quantity. Come on. Print text. Okay, so if it is not a success, we want to print text and see what's going on, what's really breaking. Okay, on interaction. So basically this will only work on the server. So if you call it locally, it will not work unless the game is single player, but we're going to make this entire template multiplayer later on. And we're going to do some small changes to make it multiplayer really. So here, get info, like in each item, you can override any function, right? So you can just get info, so this is pp item branch, pp. Wait, no. Yeah, we don't need this. Those are not the items I was looking for. This started to get a bit confusing. Okay, word placeable. Those items are the one I'm looking for. And what I want to do is just override get info. I'm leaving the interface as it was, but I want to change get info, and this will say twigs. And stone will say interface get info implement stones. Okay, so now we go back here and do one more thing. Every time we don't hit something, we are also invalidating the output. So this, you know what, just go here, just go here. No, except this one doesn't, it just goes into return. So those two, no hit. So no hit just invalidates. This one is irrelevant for now anyway, because it's not being. You know what? Let's delete this. Yes, make it cleaner. Okay. So we got this set, so we got this interactable, and now on tick we can make like let's make a new widget. So here we need UI. User interface, widget blueprint, UI or WB, like widget blueprint, but I just like to use UI underscore tooltip, and tooltip will be just an image, and anchor is middle, and it's 0, 0, oh no, let's say that size 300 by 60, and the location is 0, 0, and it's 0.5, so exactly in the middle, and the brush is color and opacity, so it will be like dark, but it will be with opacity. Okay, great. And now into this image we just need text, and of course I forgot about the box. Let's maybe make a scale box, and let's do what we did before, so say 300 by 60, and anchor it in the middle, 0.5, 0.5, and let's make this image a child of the scale box, and let's make this image fill everything, and this image for some reason just reset, so let's do it again, 0.65 or even 0.35, and text, oh, it can't be, how can I, this is so annoying. So I don't really need a scale box. I'm terrible with widgets. Just so you know, I'm just the worst. Okay, let's just do it in the most stupid way possible. Okay. Let's bring the text exactly to the same location. So 0, 0, 360, 0.5, 0.5, make sure that it's centered. Let's make it smaller, like 16, and center the text, but I want also top-down alignment to be centered. How to do that? There must be, I mean, okay, is it size to content? Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so we got this text, and now we need to do a bind, create binding, and we just promote value tooltip text, the tooltip text, exposed on spawn, which is also very important, and event graph, custom event, update text, and we're just going to set this from a call. Okay, we go back here, so event tick, get interactable and convert to validate get. So no, differently, or maybe this is okay. It needs to happen on the local, so it's here. Okay, we need a function which is called show tooltip. It has a param show, and we need a variable which will be called tooltip, and it is of type UI underscore tooltip, which is the one that we just created. Yes. Okay. So we got this variable, we just get it, and we say, okay, either if we want to show or hide it, right? So we can get a valid get. If we want to show it, we see if it's valid. If it's not valid, then create a widget. How did you call widget? It was create widget. Yeah, create widget of the class UI tooltip, and the tooltip text is, well, text. Owning player is get player controller 0, so this player controller is locally calling it, and we want to add to player screen, which is same as add to viewport, except if you have split screen it binds to specific players split screen, while viewport is the entire viewport, nevertheless. So we have to create an add, but if it is valid, we need to check if it's in view. So if it is in view, if it's true, we don't do anything because we want to show it and it is shown. Or maybe we want to update text if it's true. But if it is false, then we want to add to player screen, and we want to update text as well. And this tooltip. However, if we don't want to show it, we can do the same. Get. If it's not valid, we don't need to do anything. If it is valid, we need to check if it's in view, in viewport. So if it is in viewport, then we want to remove from parent, but we don't want to destroy it, so we just want to hide it. And if it's false, so if it is valid but it's not in viewport and want to hide it, then do nothing. So we got this function, and we go back into here, and we can say show tooltip don't, and here we don't need this anymore. We can just say show tooltip true and get get info message, and the tooltip is just this name. And honestly, I should make it text instead of name, because name is not case sensitive and text is. So that gives us more opportunity to do proper text than a proper name. There was no, it's just bad practice. Okay, so this shows, this hides, and we're good. This should be okay. Let's check if we can. Stones, but it didn't hide, which is bad. Twigs again didn't hide. Okay, let's go back here to our tooltip, and this is definitely too dark, so let's make this alpha even like 0.1. It's still just black. Why is it ignoring my alpha? I mean, it's this? I don't get it. It looks like multiple. No, it's just one. But why? Wow. Okay, that's odd. Uh, mm, it's just getting text. This is updating the text. Okay. Mm, so it is not hiding. Why isn't it hiding? Let's go through this again. We go here. Is local play controlled? Yes. Okay, we go here. We got any items? False. We don't. So we set this to just instigator. Then we do line trace. I mean, so it goes here is valid. Is in viewport true? Remove from parent. In theory, this should work. Let me move this to the second screen for testing purposes, and let me just look here. So add to viewport basically constantly. Why does it say it's not valid? Okay. Yeah. Um, that's why. Set it. Yeah, I didn't save the variable, so I was referring to something that you can't see, so it was adding infinite number of tooltips. Okay, I can get back to my UI and can make it darker again. 0.4 even, and I don't know what that is. Let's just make it 1. Okay. Stones, twigs, twigs, twigs. So we got interactable items that we can see we can interact, and we actually have something to call. So now last thing we need to do is to go back here into blueprint and our word actor template, and here when we do interact we do this valid check and we succeeded and added items to the inventory, so it was on the server and it worked out. What we want to do is destroy actor immediately. And now in our character we can go into event graph and we can say, well, we can actually go into inputs. You can say interaction, and we just go into get interactable valid get. If it is valid, just interact message, and the interacting actor is self. I am interacting with you. And if I go here I should be able to now pick them up. So this disappeared, this disappeared, disappeared, and I can check if I have those items in my inventory, because I have my survival player state and I have BP item stone. Oh, which means I haven't changed word items to pick up proper classes. So let's go back here, items, word items, and twig. Let's change this to twig. No, how was it called? Item branch. Okay, can be this, why not? Item branch, and quantity is still 2. That's fine. So play again, full screen, and what I should get is 2 4 stones. Did I place more of them, or I didn't? Like there's one, and there's the third one. So let's see. I don't see this guy. Why? Wow. This is like a black spot for stones. Why is that? I mean, I don't get. Okay, let's just see. Now this guy disappeared. Wow. I am in standalone, yes. And now all of them disappeared. I'm starting to think that they might have meshes and... Oh! Okay. Let's open the template again. No. Random length -1. That's the maximum. I was just randomizing an empty thing. So yeah, now it doesn't randomize empty. Stone, 6 stones, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 twigs. That's what I should have. Let's see. Item branch, AGR item, current stack 10, so it's fine, and stone we should have 6, current stack 6. So I picked up those items perfectly. So I didn't pick up the items they have now in the inventory. I interacted with a world item that is a certain world representation of this item. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And now I think I will wrap it up for this video. And in the next video we're going to set up UI to see what we have in the inventory, and do another interaction with foliage. And I'm going to show you how to spawn a heck lot of those word actors, foliage all over the place. So yeah, see you in the next video.